Hey, here we are again. Today we're going to talk about 4 different things, and then you'll have a quick assignment to show me your understanding of what we talk about. So, first of all, I do want to recap yesterday, the last lesson we had. So, we're just going through some of the basics on Word, okay, how to create a new blank document. We talked about just the layout in general of the window in front of us. Okay, we have our tabs. Every tab we click on changes this big menu. This large menu is called the ribbon. And within the ribbon, we have different groups. And their names are listed here. On the home tab, that's going to be our most used tab, especially in the beginning. Today we'll just quickly talk about the clipboard group. In here we have our cut, copy, and paste, and a button called the Format Painter. To cut means to completely remove text and take it somewhere else. To copy means we're going to make a duplicate version of that text. And then pasting is how we can decide to insert that text somewhere else. So shortcuts are important to learn whenever you can. I don't really believe that you need to know every single shortcut out there, but know the ones that will save you time in the future. So the shortcuts for cut, copy, and paste are probably ones that you want to know. So for copy, that one's pretty easy. It's Control C. Okay, cut is actually Control X, and the way that I remember that, if you look at this little icon of the scissors, it kind of makes an X shape. So if you think about an open pair of scissors, that kind of looks like an X. That's how I remember that. Okay, and then paste is just Control V. I don't really have a great tip for you on how to remember that, but these are 3 really important buttons. Final button here is called the Format Painter, and I'll kind of show you what that does. All right, if I come down here and I change one of these lines of text, so let's say I change the color, I bold and I italicize it. So I made 3 changes to that text. If I wanted to do the same thing to the word clippers, I could go through and make those 3 changes, but what might be faster is if I first select my formatted word hello, click on my Format Painter, and when I move my mouse into the document here, you'll see my cursor changes. It has a little paintbrush. If I double click on the word clippers, it automatically copies the formatting and applies it to this text. All right, so the final thing I want to discuss today, there were 4 items. So hardware versus software, and input devices versus output devices. So hardware is anything that is tangible, physical, meaning you can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it. Okay, your computer is hardware, the hard drive is hardware, a flash drive is hardware, your keyboard, your mouse, all those things would be examples of hardware. Software is the actual program that is used on the computer. So without a computer monitor, which is hardware, we can't really see what we're doing, but if we don't have any software like Google Chrome or Microsoft Word, then we can't really do anything on the computer. A way that I would compare it, give you a different example, if you are like a video game, if you're a gamer, if you like playing video games, your PlayStation or Xbox is your hardware, but if you just have the Xbox and you don't have a game to play, then it doesn't really do you a whole lot of good. So the game is the software, and the actual device is your hardware. Okay, next thing is input devices versus output devices, and these are all examples of hardware. An input device is anything we use to tell the computer what to do. So anything we use to give the computer information. An output device is anything that the computer uses to give us back information. So I'll give you one example, and then you're going to have to come up with some others on your own. If I talk into a microphone, then that microphone is an input device because it's taking the information I'm inputting that information using that microphone. A speaker is an output device because it's giving me feedback. It's giving me sound, so I know that I sound stupid when I'm recording my own voice. So for your assignment today, I want you to give me 3 types of hardware and 3 types of software, and then also three input devices and 3 output devices. These don't have to be ones that you have on your computer. They can just be in general things that you could use on the computer. All right.